Have you ever felt that burning ache inside your heart? That silent fire that tells you you're made for something greater? You dream of success. You imagine a better life. But when the time to act arrives, you stop. You whisper to yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow." If you've ever been determined yet lazy, then this story is for you. Because it might just change the way you see your life forever. In a small village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a young man named Nelson. He was 25 and full of energy, full of dreams, and inside his heart raged a storm. The storm to dream big and turn those dreams into reality. He would often tell his friends, "One day I'll become the richest farmer in this village. My fields will shine like gold. People will come to me for advice, and I'll be respected everywhere." The villagers admired his dreams, but there was a problem. Nelson was lazy. When the sun rose with hope, and every farmer sowed seeds with sweat and effort, Nelson buried his dreams under his blanket of sleep. While men worked under the burning sun, Nelson sat in the shade, talking about his future success. When women carried water from the well, Nelson would say, "I'll do it later." He loved the idea of success, but he hated the effort it required. One evening, Nelson's uncle came to visit, an old wise farmer. He looked at Nelson's empty field. The soil was rich but lifeless. He said, "Nelson, my son, why is your land empty? You talk about golden harvests, but all I see here is dry soil." Nelson laughed and said, "Don't worry, uncle. I'll start tomorrow. My field will be the best. Just wait and see." The old man sighed. He had heard that tomorrow too many times. So he decided to teach Nelson a lesson. He reached into his pocket and took out 2 small pouches, each containing a different kind of seed. He said, "These aren't ordinary seeds. They're magical. The first one is the seed of courage. If you plant it and water it daily, it will grow into a tree that gives fruit, shade, and wealth. The second one is the seed of laziness. It grows fast, but it fills your entire field with weeds and thorns, destroying everything in its path." Nelson looked at both seeds, one of courage, the other of laziness. He thought to himself, "Of course I'll plant the seed of courage. I want to be successful." But when morning came, he said, "I'll do it tomorrow." Days passed. Finally, out of boredom, he planted both seeds. "Let's see what happens. I'll handle it later," he muttered. Weeks went by. Nelson forgot all about them. He kept sleeping, talking, and dreaming. Then one day, he visited his field, and what he saw left him shocked. The seed of laziness had grown rapidly. Weeds, thorns, and bushes had spread everywhere, choking the life out of the soil. And the seed of courage? It was weak, wilted, and almost dead. Nelson's dream had turned into a nightmare. Nelson fell to his knees. He touched the dying plant, and tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he heard a voice echoing inside him. Dreams only live when you breathe action into them. That night, Nelson couldn't sleep. He thought about his wasted time, broken promises, and lost opportunities. He told himself, "If I don't change now, laziness will rule me forever." The next morning before sunrise, Nelson woke up. He pulled out the weeds with his own hands. His back ached, his palms bled, but he didn't stop. He watered the plant every day. He worked hard every single day. Slowly, the little seed grew into a strong plant, and over the years it became a mighty tree, giving fruit, shade, and prosperity. Nelson changed. He was no longer lazy. The villagers began calling him the farmer who fought his laziness and won. My friends, Nelson's story isn't about soil. It's about the soil of the soul. It's the story of the battle we all fight within ourselves. Inside each of us, 2 seeds are hidden, one that awakens dreams, and one that puts them to sleep. Courage takes root when sweat touches the ground, when the heart refuses to give up, even when tired. And laziness? It's a poison that slowly kills your desires. If a fire burns within you but your steps are still frozen, remember Amir's field. Remember the man who sold his sleep to buy his future. Tomorrow is a lie and the real time is now. If you don't take action today, your dreams will turn to dust tomorrow. Water the seed of courage with your belief. Cut off the roots of laziness before they hollow you from within, because time waits for no one, and dreams only live with those who stay awake and fight for them. If this story touched your heart, then give the video a like, subscribe to StoryNest Official, and share it with someone who dreams big, but is still afraid to act. Let's come together to water the seed of courage with hope and live the life we once dreamed of, not just with our eyes, but with our hearts.